Hey everybody, in this reading we'll be looking at things that didn't come through in my other readings for whatever reason. And these things could be about love, work, friendship, trips, whatever comes up. I'll do a couple of spreads and maybe additional clarification or outcome spreads if necessary. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Here's the first lost message, Gemini, for you. We have the Seven of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands clarified by the Star. Then we have the Eight of Wands clarified by Temperance. And we have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You are probably dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We also have Aquarius on the table. Well, here's the deal. I don't know who this Queen of Wands is to you, Gemini, but I think you two had some kind of a fallout, or you two broke up. It could have been a love interest, it could have been a friend, somebody you used to work with, somebody you used to hang out with. I think they want to patch things up with you, okay? And yeah, we do have two or maybe three healing cards in the tarot deck. Two of them are on the table. The Star and Temperance, both of those two cards are major arcana cards. Both of them could be interpreted as healing cards, all right? And one of them, the Star, is clarifying the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is most likely the person who wants to bury the hatchet with you or get back together with you. So it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart, right? This person could be an Aquarius as well, because the Star clarifying the Queen of Wands is an Aquarius, major arcana card, right? They may have both, like fire and Aquarius in their chart. Either way, two healing cards. Definitely this person is somebody from your past and you had some kind of a disconnect. Now they want to reconnect. We start with the Seven of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of waiting, and I think it's this Queen of Wands who is waiting. The Page of Cups clarifying it is most likely an apology. Okay, most likely an apology, or them just reaching out to you or approaching you if the two of you are going to the same event. Perhaps that's what they're waiting for that event, so they could restart this connection between the two of you with that Page of Cups. But it is most likely an apology. We also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. This person could be a Sagittarius, right? But the Wheel of Fortune often does come through as a card of a repeat of something. So they do want to restart the cycle between the two of you, right? Whatever the nature of this connection is, again. At the end, we do have the Eight of Wands clarified by Temperance. The Eight of Wands is a card of travel. It's a card of communication, right? And it's also a Cupid's arrows card. Temperance clarifying it, like I said, is another healing card. It's also a Sagittarius card, and it's also a card of patience. I don't know what you're gonna do about this, Gemini. I don't see anything like major bad happening between the two of you in the past. Perhaps cards are not showing it, but I think it's going to be up to you what you want to do about this. Whether you want to reconnect, reconcile, rekindle, reestablish this connection or not. But it feels like this person really wants to heal this between the two of you. I don't think we need to do any additional spreads for this. Like I said, it's up to you. All right, we're moving on. Let's take a look at another situation real quick. So here's another situation for you, Gemini. We have the Five of Wands clarified by the Five of Cups. We have the Six of Wands clarified by the Ace of Swords. Then we have the Three of Cups clarified by Justice. And we have the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Libra on the table. You know, I was just sitting here and I remembered that this King of Pentacles keeps showing up in your readings. And in one of the readings, a week or a week and a half ago, the two of you had a really good chance of moving forward. But then I think over the weekend, in that spread, the two of you broke up or something like that. So it's like on again, off again. Well, guess what, Gemini? You guys are not done. This King of Pentacles is coming back. All right, I'm not surprised, and you shouldn't be surprised either, because we do have Mercury retrograde upon us. Yes, another one of those. And we all know how much we love Mercury retrograde because it's our ruling planet. Some of you may already know I'm a Gemini myself. All right, we all enjoy Mercury retrogrades. But jokes aside, yeah, going back to your story, this King of Pentacles, they're coming back. They're coming back. So most likely an Earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody with a lot of Earth in their chart. We do start with two fives, the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups. The Five of Wands is a card of a conflict, fight, drama. The Five of Cups clarifying it is a card of a regret and grief. Okay, so they're back. The Six of Wands clarified by the Ace of Swords. This is them coming back to you, and it feels like they've got something new for you, because those two cards feel fresh, new, right? Freshly squeezed juice. The Ace of Swords could be some kind of a truth coming out. This is them being very straightforward, very upfront with you with that Ace of Swords. Right? It's a card of clarity. The Six of Wands is a card of victory. It's a card of success. This is a card of attention. So now you're definitely in this person's full and undivided attention. All right. We have the Three of Cups clarified by Justice right next to the deck. Justice could be a Libra you're dealing with, but Justice is most likely a major apology. Right? And you see how in the Justice card, the person on the Justice card is holding up a sword in one of their hands. That's exactly the sword I think we see in the Ace of Swords. Again, clarity, setting the record straight, perhaps wanting to get serious. I don't know why the two of you go back and forth. I don't know why the two of you have this cat and mouse game going. Perhaps you want a commitment and they're like, I don't know. Now they will offer you a commitment or something like that. Right? The Three of Cups is a card of a reunion, and it's also a card of some kind of an event. So you either have an event coming up or they may invite you to go. All right? And that's where they are planning to make their move, or that's where they're planning to apologize. Or if they apologize to you and be very serious and upfront and serious about you, the two of you could go to some kind of an event. That Three of Cups could be an engagement party for some of you. I don't know. But it kind of feels like this, like I said, this person's got a new plan, new idea, or whatever they're about to offer you, it will sound new, fresh. All right? So yeah, I'm kind of curious where the two of you can take this. Again, let's take a look at the an additional clarification / outcome spread between the two of you. So here's the potential / clarification spread for you, Gemini. We have the Queen of Swords clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. We have Death clarified by Temperance. We have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Well, the good news, Gemini, is the two of you can still make it work, for sure. For sure. Right? But the Death card is a card of transformation. So something has to change. Not in a small way, not in a tiny little way. Something has to change, something has to transform, transition, something perhaps has to go. All right? I don't think either one of you have to go. Because like I said, I think the two of you can make it work. I'm not calling you out, I'm not judging you. I think the two of you just need to have a conversation. Right? Communication is always key. You know this better than anybody, Gemini. You're all about communication. The Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of communication. Okay? It's also a card of like literally going somewhere. And my favorite interpretation of the Eight of Wands is the Cupid's Arrows card. So definitely love. The Queen of Swords, the first card that came out, that would be you. You're clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, right? It's one of the two aces. So yeah, the Ace of Pentacles always talks about like commitments, marriages, long terms, right? The Ace of Pentacles always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to get serious. Perhaps that's the way this person sees you, as a golden opportunity. But there's a pathway in the right bottom corner of that Ace of Pentacles. This is a pathway to new life. Okay, Death, the next card over, could be a Scorpio ideal, but this is where the transformation comes in. Again, with the Death card, something has to go, something has to change, something has to transform. It's between the two of you. I don't know the details. You can talk about it and come to like a compromise or a conclusion or what have you. Whatever needs to do, whatever needs to be done. Temperance clarifying, it could be a Sagittarius, and Temperance could be a card of patience. So perhaps the two of you or one of you needs to be patient. It's also a card of healing. All right, so the two of you can definitely heal this, patch things up, bury the hatchet, reconcile, rekindle, what have you. And then at the end we have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Definitely getting the show back on the road, right? Very passionate type of a connection. But don't forget about that Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a very serious ace. So the Ace of Wands, the two of you are getting excited. The two of you are perhaps going to be inseparable, can get your hands off one another. The Wheel of Fortune clarifying that is a restart of a cycle. But it's most likely on new terms. Right, and that's what I kind of felt during the previous spread. They will offer you something new, right? But both of you still have to do something about it. You know, Gemini, every relationship is a two-way street. All right, so just keep that in mind. And again, I believe the two of you can definitely have something come out of this. Look at this, two aces, right? Two aces don't just show up for no reason. We have you here. We have this Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads, by the way, Gemini. So yeah, talk about it, and hopefully the two of you can make it work. According to cards, yes, you can make it work. All right, so that's what I have for you, Gemini, for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Gemini, have an amazing December.